Hello Virgos, welcome to your mid-month tune-up for December 2021. If it resonates, consider a personal reading. Just send me an email or a DM and we can certainly set that up. Let's get to your reading. Holy Spirit, angels, divine guides, universe, can you please provide your truth, your wisdom, your clarity, and your insight for Virgos for December 2021, the middle of December 2021. What do you see? What do they need to know to reach your higher ground, become closer to universe and closer to divine through your messages? Any messages would be greatly appreciated, and we thank you for Virgos for the middle of 2021. What do you see? What do they need to know? Can you please show me general energies for Virgos for the middle of December 2021? We have the Two of Books in the upright, similar to the Two of Wands. Make sure you click on the Vimeo link below for your extra, which will have your love, your career, your finances, and your health in there specifically. Full card in the upright for in the challenge position. I'm wrapping up my 2022 Sun Moon predictions. Go in my playlist and check those out. Also, my 2021s are still in there. See if they rang true for you for 2021. We have the King of Swords in the upright for advice. Check me out on Facebook, Instagram, TikTok. Like, share, subscribe, donate. Anything in support of my channel is always appreciated. Eight of Swords in the upright. Wow. Yeah, you guys need to break out of some sort of comfort zone. Okay, so this is what I'm getting. I'm getting your general energies in December are you're trying to decide between, you've come to a fork in the road and you're trying to decide between which way to go, okay? The one way has you sticking to the familiar, the comfortable, the predictable, knowing what's going to happen. The other road is, let's all throw it to the wind and let's take a risk, right? And this decision is in regards to some future plans that you have. So you're just kind of going back and forth and trying to kind of figure it out. I mean, it's kind of like, some of the greatest people in the world have taken the biggest risks, okay? But I'm getting the sense you don't want to take the risk. You're kind of pointing towards the road that's more traveled because it's safer, because it's least risk, because you know what to expect. And I think you're kind of you're going to kind of go that way, or I'm feeling you're going that way, okay? And the reason why is because in the challenge position, we have the Fool card in the upright. And the Fool card is when it's like, hey, you know what? I'm just going to check this out and see how this goes. I'm just going to walk down this path. As I come upon stuff, I'll handle it as I come upon stuff, but I'm not going to be worrying about it. I'm not going to be fearful about it. I'm just going to kind of see where it leads me. And since it's in the challenge position, it's saying that you're fearful of doing that you don't want to kind of like cast away your fear. You want to be very tentative. You don't want to take that risk. And it could be in regards to a relationship, a career, a project, anything, traveling, anything like that. So I think you're kind of sticking a little bit too much to your comfort zones. Now, the King of Swords is here in the upright in the advice position. And I feel like, I'm sensing that what's being kind of said here, the advice that's being said to you is, kind of take your feelings out of it and your fear of perceptions and look at the reality of it. Okay. So, a really good, thing to do in cases like this is, are you maximizing the minimum? Okay. So are you taking fears or the what could happen and you're making them larger than they actually are? And I think with the King of Swords, they're saying, okay, well, why not look into the actual statistics of things? Okay, to eliminate that fear. So for instance, let's say you have a fear of flying, right? Because in your mind, you've maximized the minimum and you think every single plane that everybody gets on, the likelihood of crashing is very, very high. But if you were to actually go in and look at the statistics, you would find out how very low plane crashes or the chances of plane crashes are in terms of percentage. So it's really your fears are kind of governing you. And that's what they're saying with the King of Swords here. Look into stuff. Don't just kind of let your fears assume things and make something larger or make a fear larger than it actually is. You actually need to go look at the numbers and the statistics, and that'll kind of take the fear away. And you'll realize that it isn't as big of a risk as you think it's going to be. And that can apply to anything in life. Okay. But as you move forward, you're not doing that. So far, I mean, obviously things can change. You could come in and see this video and it could change. But I'm seeing the Eight of Swords in the upright, meaning that you're a slave to your own thoughts. You can't kind of step out of it. You restrict yourself. And you do it willingly. Okay, so you kind of box yourself in because you don't want to take those chances. You don't want to take those risks. You don't want to see what's going to kind of happen if you step out of something. So, and you tend to, what happens is you tend to seek the same types of things because that's predictable, that has the same outcome, and you see that as safe. But you know, then how do you find out about other things? And I think that's a fallacy anyways. I think that, you know, just because we did something one time and it worked out that one time doesn't mean it can't go wrong another time. So it makes no sense, no logical sense to just keep on doing it that way. I know that sounds kind of weird, but it's kind of true. I mean, there's no guarantee it will go that way every single time. You're taking a risk in everything you do every day. So let's see what's going on. Why is this Two of Books here in the upright for Virgos? Who's this person? What's this? So you're blocking your intuition in regards to something. You know that you should take the risk, but you're telling yourself, no. I shouldn't do that. That's not going to be the right way for me to go. I don't think that, you know, so you're talking yourself out of it to make yourself feel good or to make yourself feel like you're okay when you should actually be following your gut. In your gut, it's telling you should take the risk, but you're just denying yourself that for whatever reason. Why is the Fool card here in the upright? Who's this person? What's this energy? Okay, so you're worried about me taking a chance because you're worried about rejection. You're worried about being set back. You're worried about not having the energy or the energy to push something through. You're worried about things having a really good takeoff and then flatlining. So you're having all these concerns about with the Ace of Wands in reverse, that, you know, anything that you might be excited about, that you're going to fail. So you're already telling yourself, you're already, you know, so if you play it safe, then you're never going to take the risk. You never have to worry about failing. And I think that's what's going on here. You're saying, well, if I don't take the risk, I don't have to worry about failure. See how that kind of works? Okay, why is the King of Swords here in the upright? Okay, so again, the King of Swords is saying, you know, see things for what they actually are. Okay, see them. So you really want to kind of look into, you know, what is it that makes you so dependent on outcomes or things going a predictable way? And you need to explore that, because until you do that, you're not an independent person. You're not a free thinking person. You're letting things kind of guide you. You're letting things kind of point your way in life. And they're saying that you're very dependent on outcomes, expectations, things like that, instead of just, you know, doing whatever. And they're saying you have to be very honest with yourself in regards to that and where that's coming from. Why is the Eight of Swords here in the upright? Okay, so they're saying if you continue to kind of box yourself in and keep on doing the predictable and the safe and what you believe to be the tried and true, because I think it is a belief, you know, it's your own little mental prison you're kind of in regards to that. You're setting yourself up for, you know, things to fail. You're not as further along as you could be. You're setting yourself up to lose out on things because you aren't taking the chance. The Three of Swords is about loss and painful things. And I'm sure there's times when, you know, you didn't take a chance in regards to something and you winced a little bit saying, oh, I should have totally done that, you know? So they're saying if you don't kind of break out of these habits or this comfort zone, these comfort zones right now, you know, you're going to miss out on a lot. So that's what I'm getting. So explore that as you move forward. So if this reading resonated, consider a personal reading. Just send me an email or a DM and we can certainly work that out. But definitely make sure you click on the Vimeo link below for your extra, which will have your love, your career, your finances, and your health in there. I'm wrapping up my 2022 Sun Moon predictions. Check those out. Also check out your 2021, see if they rang true for you. Check me out on Facebook, Instagram, TikTok. Like, share, subscribe, or donate. I will see you later, Virgos. Best of luck to you. See you in the Vimeo. Bye.